You called, my lord, and I obey. What is it that you wish of me, great and powerful Doom? Of course, I have done everything as you have requested. I have come to New York. I have assumed a non-aggressive demeanor. I have obtained employment at the Baxter Building. That was challenging. The staff there is very hard to deal with. Did you know that the receptionist is a robot? Yes, very strange, having a servant who is a robot. But nevertheless, I was hired. I am in their secretarial pool now, doing data processing. As you, of course, knew, this would give me access to their lower level functions. My plan is as thus, my lord. I am going to use my capacity as data processor to link into their central system and attempt to find the weaknesses of which you seek. First of all, I want to report back what I have determined to date. Sue Storm's telekinetic fields do appear to have a weakness. What I have determined from diving into Reed Richards' files, that they are encrypted most ingeniously. Of course, my lord, I do not mean at all that he is of greater intellect than yours, only that one of his stature is the only one who could possibly be a worthy rival to you. But when she is making herself invisible and projects her telekinetic fields, they are still incredibly powerful, but according to his measurements from their own sparring room, I think the X-Men call it something different, she is 23% less powerful with her shields. So if we were able to develop a ruse in which she was needing to be invisible and project her fields at the same time, she might not realize that she was weakened, and you would be able to press the advantage. And of course, if she is in danger, the rest of the Fantastic Four will immediately abandon whatever they are doing to come to her aid, thus also exposing them to attack. Of course, my lord, of course I have done more. The young Johnny Storm, he is interesting. Clearly, he possesses an intellect greater than that of which he lets on. Would I be correct to say? He pretends to be stupider than he actually is. This may be, in fact, used to your advantage, my lord, is perhaps letting him play into that, letting him believe that he is even more intelligent than he actually is. And I think that you could find a weakness there. Yes, my lord, of course, I have also looked at his power set themselves. His flame powers are truly impressive. He has not only the ability to change his physicality to project fire and to send it from his hands, it would appear that he is actually able to manipulate the ambient temperature of the area that he is in. Ironically, he can make an area cold, or of course extremely hot. And of course, he is immune to nearly all forms of fire. You, of course, my lord, are already aware of his weakness to water or extreme colds that he did not himself create. But I think there is something else that is not being explored here, and that is his sister's telekinetic shield. If we were able to trick her into thinking he was one of, say, your Doombots, and if we were able to use that against her, she would create a shield around him, which would then immediately snuff out his flame. So one of the Fantastic Four would take out the other, very efficient, and of course, very poetic, which I know you quite enjoy, my lord. Yes, sir, of course. Well, next being the Thing, and you, of course, are very aware of his incredible, nearly incalculable strength, his ability to lift over 100 tons and survive damage that clearly should kill one such as he. He biologically does not make any sense. He shouldn't even be able to breathe in his form, yet whatever metamorphosis took place has compensated for this. Not only is he appear to be nearly immune to most toxins and poisons, he's actually able to survive in the vacuum of space. Oh, yes, my lord, yes. I understand. No, I do not mean that he is all-powerful. Far from it. His own vast weight can be used against him. There are a myriad of ways that this can be used. Mud, quicksand, cement that is wet. Any of those will properly slow him down. Of course, none of them will stop him. But simply dropping him in the center of the ocean, he will sink straight to the bottom, unable to buoy himself, even with his incredible strength and ability to leap. He would be forced to walk his way out, effectively removing him from the battle. If you were able to stage a battle over the ocean or something similar, I am just saying that you can take advantage of the fact that his own weight can be used against him. Also, he is extremely argumentative, combative, small, petty, angry, temporarily turning him against his compatriots would be very easy. If we were able to, I apologize, my lord, if you were able to devise a way to create a tension between the team when they did not realize there was an external threat, he would immediately turn against them. You would be able to use him. He will immediately battle with Johnny Storm, and they would fuss it out, as you might say, and weaken one another, then allowing you to move in. When there is an external threat, what I find is that they will all unite under one banner. But this again can be used against them. If you are able to find a way to make it look like one is in peril, all the other three will immediately endanger themselves, regardless of the cost to save them. And that brings us to, I'm sure you would agree, my lord, the greatest danger, that is Reed Richards. Of course, his stretching power is incredibly formidable, making him nearly immune to most forms of attack. But there are other things that can harm him. Bladed weapons, while the damage is reduced, is not altogether taken away, while he can survive bullets that will ricochet off his rubbery body. Simply a straight sword can cut him. Imagine Reed Richards removed of his limbs, my lord. That would be sweet indeed. But my lord, it's his mind. It is his mind that makes him the most perilous. The only mind on earth that even comes close to paralleling your own. Of course, my lord, you know that I mean not equal, but the only one that could possibly rival you. And that being said, he is the only one that is the real danger to you, my lord. If you were able to separate Reed Richards from the rest of the Fantastic Four, you would easily be able to destroy them, take them on, one by one, and defeat them. Imagine the Thing dropped into the ocean, and Johnny Storm trapped in a bubble of perpetual lack of oxygen, his breath escaping from him helplessly, while Sue, thinking that she is maintaining a shield against one of your Doombots, is killing her own brother. And you, my lord, then come in and blast her. Her weakened shield gives, you destroy her, and that only leaves Reed Richards for you to defeat. What's that, my lord? Well, you are very welcome. You've never thanked me for anything before. I appreciate. Wait one moment. You are not Dr. Doom at all, are you? You're Reed Richards. You've used some kind of image inducer to trick me, to giving up all of my secrets. Well, it doesn't matter. Dr. Doom will find a way, and he will defeat you. No, I haven't clocked out yet. I'll do that right before you take me to jail.